Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Murray and Shaka Hislop here. We've also got Aage Fjortoft, Gabriele Marcotti and Jules Laurens with us. And we'll start with you, Jules. We've been asked by TJ Tarrega if you are going to Neymar's New Year's Eve bash.
The plane is waiting for me. I just do the show quickly. I've got my luggage is packed, and then finally I can leave the UK and have a bit of fun.
There you go. So maybe we can get some stories after Jules gets back from that. Well, we're sticking with you, Jules. Prosper G asks, what did you make of Antoine Griezmann's performance yesterday? Do you think that it's Messi's fault for Antoine's poor form, or do you think that he doesn't get enough minutes to showcase his talents?
Is that a sarcastic question, do you think?
So.
I mean, probably. I will always defend him. You know, he's one of my boys, so I will always defend him. But I have to say, last night, you know that little emoji that we have on the phone, this one, like, that was me. That was me.
Fair enough. Gab, we'll go to you next. Sebastian has a question. Should Milan move for Diego Costa, now a free agent, on a low-risk, high-reward rental, maybe for a 6-month or 1.5-year contract, to back up Ibra, or tag team with him in leading the line?
So I'll tell you this much. The only way Diego Costa cancels his contract with Atletico, as he did, is if he's got another team already lined up. There's no possible way or possible reason why you would forego wages. But I don't think that team is Milan. I certainly don't think that Milan need another guy on likely big wages, because it would be a free agent thing. I don't think he'd just come for 6 months. I think he'd have to commit for at least 18 months. They did fine when Ibra was out. They don't need Ibra insurance. Ibra is a Norse god, like Aage Fjortoft. He'll be back in. He'll be fine, and they'll take a run at the Scudetto.
I tell you what, though, Shaka, you would not want to be facing Ibra and Diego Costa as the goalkeeper, would you?
No, you wouldn't. Listen, as much respect as I have for Diego Costa and appreciate what he brings to the team, I just don't see that as being a fit for AC Milan right now. I think things are going well. I don't see him as backup or insurance for well, certainly not for Ibra, but then who is? Doesn't make an awful lot of sense. It's just not a good fit for me.
Okay, next for Jan. Kartik asks, what was the longest period that you'd gone without a goal or an assist? And did you celebrate when you finally broke the drought?
I had a terrible period when I didn't score goals. It was terrible. It was sad. It's the worst 30 minutes in my life. I gotta be honest with you. It's I had a terrible spell when I came for Rapid Vienna. I came to England. I came to Swindon Town in the Premiership. We were newly promoted. Played the first game at Sheffield United. Got a small injury. I still played on. So I had 10, 11 games without scoring goals, out of the team. And then in the new year, it kind of kicked off again. And that was terrible. I mean, for a striker, that is that extra pressure you have. I don't like Sentinel saying he's a good striker but not scoring enough goals. That is not enough striker. A striker got to score goals. Finish, finito, period.
Absolutely. Okay, first Jules and then Gab on this next one. It's from Jamnal saying, where will Leeds United end up this season in the Premier League table? Jules.
That's a good one. I mean, I think that they're just, 5 points behind 5th place right now, or something like this. I think they will finish in 9th position, happy, as many goals scored, as many goals conceded, like they are right now, 30 and 30, almost like an ESPN documentary. I think that will be perfect.
Gab?
Yeah, by the way, I want to watch the ESPN 30 for 30 about Bielsa as soon as it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're supposed to say that, but they're going to tail off in the second half of the season because they'll all be tired, because that's the big Leeds Bielsa cliche, and other teams go and figure them out. I don't know. There's so much quality. There's so much forward momentum. I think they could still make some moves in January. I'm going to go one better than Jules and say 8th.
Okay, next up, and I promise you this is not my burner account. It's from Busted Spike asking, what was Jan's favourite Borough goal?
Okay, we know that all my goals were celebrated in your home, at least. I think there must be the goal. I had a Buzz Aldrin goal at Riverside Stadium. We played Chelsea. It was a great Chelsea side. And that was the first game at Riverside Stadium. Gullit was playing. It was a fantastic night at the Riverside. Craig Hignett got the first goal. I got the second goal on a volley. I was happy that Craig got it because Craig was a Borough boy. I just came into the revolution at Borough, and that was a fantastic feeling. Every day we saw this great stadium developing. When we went to Ayresome Park to train in some park, and then we were finally in that great stadium. So get that second goal in the first game against Chelsea, winning against Chelsea, I must give you that as an answer.
Oh, great. Well, hopefully the good times will roll again next year at the Riverside Stadium.
Just being all nice
That
to
was
the
a nice
host.
one for me, wasn't it?
That's
Shaka, you next from Castle Rock Brit, who says, how many points will Sheffield United win this season? Will they set an all-time low?
Yeah, I think they will. What was it so far? 2 so far this season? I mean, to be at this stage of the season and this poor, you just wonder how or where it gets better. And just given the issues that this season has thrown up because of COVID-19 and the quick turnover of games, you just don't know where that saving grace for them is going to come. Who's worse right now? Is it Derby back in whenever? Anyway, I can't remember. I just don't see them getting anywhere near. I think it's 11 points you have to get to, something like that. I don't see it.
You have little faith. Jan, haters going to hate, potatoes going to potato. What do you say about Sheffield United this season?
Well, first of all, I think it was a great signal by the owners of Sheffield United to give the support to Chris Wilder, because I think he's one of the best ones around. If it wasn't for him, they would be in the League One, Sheffield United. So that is a great thing. I don't think it's over yet. I think it wasn't over. I'm hoping at a miracle. I mean, this is the time of the miracles. Let's get on and get some points in there. It's 8 or 9 points up. It's going to be very hard, but still they always lose with that one goal. They're a bit unlucky this season, or not good enough. I know that, but still there is a hope, and I have to cling to that.
Jack, are you looking up the points?
Well, it's 2. I guessed right. It's 2 points.
Okay,
I'm happy with that.
Good question coming next from Dan the Orange Man. It starts with you, Gab. If you had not been involved in the football industry, what job would you have pursued? Gab, I'm sure you'd be a great food critic.
Why, thank you. That would be, I think being a restaurateur would certainly be a very legitimate passion of mine, and perhaps something I might be able to dabble in on the side real soon.
A little hint there. Maybe something new for 2021 from Gab Marcotti. No well-done steaks there. None. Pineapple on a pizza.
No ketchup.
What about you, Shaka?
Mechanical engineer. I've got a degree in mechanical engineering.
Of course.
It was always my dream to design cars as my dream job growing up. So that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, a geek, a nerd, but a very smart one at that. What about you, Jan?
I would probably be the Prime Minister of Norway if I wasn't a football player.
There's still time.
I believe that. I believe that.
There's still time. Jules, we'll end with you. If you've not been involved in the football industry, what would you be doing?
I would have been an NBA player, of course. I had the talent, the size, almost everything. That was my destiny, but I chose football, you know.
Shaka gets the final word on this one. What's more likely, Jules as an NBA player or Jan as the Prime Minister of Norway?
Jan is the Prime Minister of Norway. And I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's ever happening. But Jules as a basketballer, come on.
That's one surprise too far.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's 2020 and all weird things, but let's be honest. I don't see Jules as being much of an athlete.
Okay,
so
just to end then, what's more likely?
God, that's so
Gab
mean.
to eat a well-done steak or Gab to eat pineapple on a pizza?
Gab to eat pineapple on a pizza. I've never seen somebody more disgusted with a well-done steak than Gabriele Marcotti.
That will do it for the latest edition of Extra Time. We'll have to fly because Gab will have nightmares about that tonight. And Jules has got a flight to catch to Neymar's New Year's party.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.